Welcome back, everybody. If you haven't eaten enough already, we'll get ready to roll your sleeves up and cook with us again this morning. A chef and owner from Julienne, the downtown Santa Barbara restaurant, is joining us this morning. The restaurant uses seasonal ingredients from local farmers markets to create these amazing dishes. And Kelsey is out there in our entryway where the Christmas tree is with Justin West. Kelsey.
Yeah, Joe, we were talking about the holidays. We've got to eat so much good, delicious food. But now if you want something a little healthier, I'm here with Justin West with Julienne in Santa Barbara, your restaurant. So tell us a little bit about the food that you serve here.
Well, we try to just have a focus on local Santa Barbara produce. So all this stuff came from the farmers market, local fish, and just change the menu as often as possible, trying to emulate seasonal European cuisines like you would see if you traveled.
So tell me a little bit about your background. What led you to open a restaurant here in Santa Barbara?
Well, I'm originally from Eugene, Oregon. My dad was a chef, so I grew up in the restaurant business. I went to culinary school in San Francisco, and once I left Eugene and moved to the California coast, I just kept coming south, I guess. So we ended up in Santa Barbara, my wife and I, in 2007, and we opened the restaurant in 2008, and never really have looked back.
And you have a delicious dish to show us today. Tell us what you're going to make for us, and is this something people can make at home as well?
This is a very easy dish, 100% raw. It's a cauliflower salad. This has been on the menu at Julienne for about 3.5 or 4 years. I'm not really big on signature dishes, but if I had to say one, this is it. This is one of my signature dishes for sure.
So very popular at your restaurant.
It's very popular. It's got great crunch. It's got great acid. It's got good garlic content, good salt with the cheese that we're going to finish with. Yeah, it's a really easy salad too.
All right. Well, Justin, would you mind showing us how this all works?
So we have 3 different kinds of cauliflower here that I picked up from the farmer's market on Tuesday. I like to use as many different kinds as we can. Sometimes we only have white. Sometimes we get just the purple. And I'm just going to kind of show you how we go about getting these little florets that I have over here in the bowl. So I'm really big on keeping things as close to nature as possible. So what I like to do is take these and kind of bust them up into these little pieces, and then with my paring knife just take and kind of chip the tops of them off. And I call these little florets, is what we call them at the restaurant. It's if you can imagine such a thing, it's like bonsaiing a cauliflower. So I've done that to these right here. And we're going to take this cauliflower into the bowl. These carrots right here have been pickled with just a standard pickling liquid. 2 parts water, 3 parts vinegar, pickling spice, salt, sugar. And I like to use a little bit of the extra pickling juice because, like I said, this is a very acid-intensive salad. Oh, we got a little slug on my cutting board there. That's how you know it's organic. All right, a little bit of lemon juice on that guy. And then a nice pinch of parsley, heavy parsley, a little salt, a little pepper, some garlic, good amount of garlic. Like I said, garlic stands up to the Tuscan kale really well. Some olive oil. Give that a little toss here. See, the colors are just so nice with that purple cauliflower, the yellow cauliflower, the white cauliflower, the orange carrots, the parsley. Perfect. Kitchen trick here. Take a little ring mold. Let me just go ahead and pour that right into there. That's the first part of the salad. That's like the little platform that we're going to put this kale salad on. So the next part, this is Tuscan kale here. There's a lot of different kinds of kale. When I'm serving kale raw, Tuscan is my chosen.
Tell us what the difference is. What is this Tuscan kale?
Well, this is just a different variety. Black kale, Tuscan kale, dino kale. It's got a lot of different names, but this is a very silky leaf kale. It's not quite as coarse as like a Russian kale, which is going to be the one with the little frills on the outside. This kale here actually came from my garden. And we just take this and give it a little chop. And this gets more garlic.
Lots and lots of garlic.
Plenty of garlic. Garlic breath is a good thing where I'm from. Salt. A little more pepper. A little more olive oil. Give that a little toss here. Don't be afraid to cook with your hands. I always tell people, use all your senses when you're in the kitchen.
So this is a raw dish, right? We're
Everything
using all
is-
raw ingredients here.
Everything is raw except for the carrots. The carrots are pickled, so they are quasi-raw. It depends on how you look at that exchange. And then this is Pecorino Romano. I like to use Pecorino in this salad because it's really salty and it's got a good bite. You could sub Parmesan if you wanted to. There's a few different kinds of Pecorino. Romano is like the sharpest and the saltiest of them all.
And Justin, is this the finishing touches? We're
This-
ending right here, so I'd love to show our viewers what the final product looks like.
This is the finishing touches right here. We just make it snow a little bit on top of that kale.
And again, this is Justin West with Julienne in Santa Barbara.